Hello, my baby.
Hello, my baby. All right. We'll see. We'll see if she goes.
If we're live, let's get the letter one in the chat.
Can we get some letter ones in the chat, please?
Letter one in the chat. If we're live.
Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. I see us. I see us, dude.
If
we
you
are
see
live.
us also, letter ones in the chat. Let us know.
Letter ones all day, baby. Letter ones in the chat.
It's fucking windy today. I can't
It
even
is
like
windy.
this.
It is windy, brother. First of all, good morning to everybody.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
And
CLTV and the flock are in America. Again, there's some letter ones, boy. There's some letter ones right there, boy.
Hey, we're doing it, man.
Yeah, we are live. Good to see you guys. Welcome in this morning. Welcome. Broadcasting live from the beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. GT in the house. Woo. Don't want to be too loud because it's only 10. It's 10:30, dude. I thought it was earlier than
Those
that.
dogs are loud as hell.
They were loud, dude.
We do a lot.
They were
It's
loud.
America, brother. I think you forgot.
Yeah, I forgot where it
We're in
was for a half
America.
second. How does the audio sound? Everything sound okay? I see Automatic out there, man. I see Be Wild. I see Bendo. I see Pelja Gold. I see John. Sir Regny. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Double A, good morning. Good morning. So today is a very, very special day. Today is a very special day because
We're handing our boy's hand in marriage. We're walking him down the aisle.
we're walking him down the aisle,
We're
dude.
walking him down the aisle, and we're going to give him up for adoption
Adoption
to a woman.
to a girl. We're
To
giving
a
him up to a
girl.
girl, dude.
And it was good. We got to hang out with him yesterday for probably our last time. Well, actually, we get to hang out with him a few hours before the wedding for our last time. Maybe the last episode of From the Stash. Thursday will be on ACI's channel. The finale from the Stash.
Finale.
Highly educational.
The highly educational finale on the ACI channels this week.
My
Next
Mexican
week.
brothers, yes.
It's on Thursday. Thursday. So tune in for that. But huge, Mike. Yeah, that's okay. We can do them
All
both.
right, I'll do this. I'll do this.
We
What's that?
Mr. Grow It is getting hitched, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Grow It is getting hitched.
He's getting married.
He's getting hitched. He's getting married, and we are going to be celebrating with him. We are very excited.
My mic is on.
It is on, boy.
My mic is on.
He's too quiet. He's too quiet. He's a quiet guy. It's early. Perfect, Rob.
My apologies, guys. I don't like to be seen or heard as much as I'm on the internet. I don't like to be. But we're out here, we're smoking, and we're living. And this is all AI, YouTube. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. What time is it where you are?
Yeah. Well, everybody's up earlier than us.
It's 10. Oh,
'Cause it's 10:30 PST.
It's like 5.
Yeah, I rolled out. I hit the shower for 6:30ish.
Yeah.
Love that you're there for him. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're very excited for Chris. We get to participate in his very special day. Got to meet his family yesterday.
Some of his friends.
Some of his
His
friends.
old roommate's tall as hell. Shout out to Cam.
Holy dude.
Very tall.
He's like
One of the tall whites.
Yeah.
We know a lot of them. We could start a whole basketball team.
whole
with just
basketball
tall
team.
Whites.
I would definitely be the coach or the water boy.
These are like, it's not going to be good basketball per se. Troy will be good. Troy is a good one with it. The wind is
Oh,
going
here comes
crazy.
that wind now, boy.
But I think the rest of us will be lumbersome and goofy. And then you'll be our shot guard.
Yeah.
Our shooting guard.
Yeah, I'm the
and
water
then-
boy. I make sure you got Gatorades, dude.
Or that.
Yeah, I'm the best.
Or that. Or
That's the
then we
best.
can have.
Yo, double A, look at this. Look, I've been working on my vertical, dude.
Yes.
Watch this, dude.
Ups. Watch his ups.
Watch. Dude, that's like
I
that,
have the same
that was like
pants on, bro.
34 inches.
Mine also are falling apart a little.
Dude, they're like 14
The
years
Adidas,
old.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're
They're
those Ed Woods.
yeah, the and ones. That's when Walmart took them over. That's when they were
That's when I got good.
prevalent.
That's when I got good.
That was pretty good. That was like a 34-inch vertical. It doesn't quite capture it on the screen though, guys. So, NBA. I thought about it, Barrington. I thought about it.
It's weird in Canada. It's like you got to be in Toronto, or they don't want to fucking
Yeah.
put you on.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to make that move.
I don't want. Basketball doesn't deserve me, dude. Oh
3:30
man.
Northern UK time.
3:30. Shout out to the UK. That buff pigeon. Yeah, double A. Good to see you guys. Shout out to everybody in the
Set
chat.
back, dude. We did. Let me get it for you guys. It's nasty feeling, kind of. But we got the hack back. And I'm wearing sweatpants this morning. I'm kind of just big chilling. You know what I'm saying?
We got it back, dude.
Whoop. All right. I'm not going to make it do that.
He doesn't want to embarrass me.
I don't want to embarrass P,
Because I'm not as good.
but it's back.
It's back. It's back. If you tuned into Rob's Instagram story yesterday, we did not have the hacky sack. The hacky sack was, I kind of kicked it over the the wall. There's no fences here. There's walls.
There's walls.
And the little
These
pug.
walls could talk.
Little pug took it. He wasn't a pug. He was like a bulldog kind of thing. Maybe a
Bull pug.
pug. Bull pug. Yep.
It's a bull pug.
Yeah, a puggle.
Very cute bull pug. I forgot they were all girls, so I named them all names that don't fit. But it's Darius, Deontay, DeMarcus. I think Dion was the other one.
Yeah, we don't judge though.
Nah.
We don't judge, man.
Cliff, hey.
Hey, Cliff.
Also, shout out to P sponsors for helping him get out here. He wouldn't have been able to make it here unless he had people backing him up, like ACI,
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Spider Farmer,
Yep.
Seedsman.
Appreciate it.
Pigeons 420.
Hey, yeah. Shout out to the
cool.
sponsors, dudes. Yeah, it was an incredible trip, man. It was an incredible trip. And
Just started. You're about to go through fucking Colorado.
We're going
bro.
back.
Like that's one of the few places that I really want to get out to since legalization anywhere.
I can't believe it's gonna happen, man. Mrs. P, Little P, and I, we traveled down through North Dakota, through Montana. We touched into Utah, Arizona, Nevada. It was an incredible journey. Met some really nice people. Kind of stopped off at different dispensaries along the way. Once I hit Utah, I could not get any more herb. I couldn't get anything because you have to be a patient through the state down there.
And they don't so like Michigan and I think California, but Michigan for sure, they'll recognize out-of-state cards. They'll even sometimes like they recognize my grandma's prescription from Israel. When she
Really?
came out here.
Really? Yeah, that's
out
dope.
of country.
That's dope.
You know, George, and George. Rest in peace to Big George.
Yeah, George Foreman, rest in peace.
I
dude.
should have named the dogs George, and George. It's Georgina.
Yeah, Georgina.
Georgette.
Yep. Yeah. Rest in peace to
Ran out of
legend.
Utah. You gotta. It wouldn't be safe to travel everywhere with it. You're going to a great place for bud,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah, I got an 11-hour trip
Yeah, that does suck.
from here to Colorado.
We gotta roll up for the wedding too. Chris told us we could smoke.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time, man. I'm stoked, and we're showing up a little bit early because our boy wants to get down. We're gonna get our boy lit,
We fits to get lit.
dude. Mr. Grow It is getting married,
It's
dude.
crazy, man. I haven't.
We got a wedding. FTS does weddings.
The only other wedding I've gone to that was like the homie's wedding was Trey's wedding. It was dope.
Oh,
And I
nice.
was in it. I was a part
Oh,
of it.
yeah?
I wasn't really in it, but I was there.
Yeah, I
was
put myself in
standing.
it.
I mean, I was dressed like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But I got body shamed. The place where everybody was getting sized was like a big and tall place.
And you were just tall?
And I'm just fucking tall. So I get in there and they're like, "This place is for real men." I was like, "You bitch." That was so rude. I couldn't believe it. And
That's
so then
funny.
shout out to Alex, Trey's nephew. He's very flamboyant, but he is also good at designing. So he redesigned me to match. But he
designer.
insulted me majority of the time as well. Because I'm not as big as all of them.
Tea with P will be regular time next week. We got an incredible guest next week. I believe it's Mr. McCormick.
Oh,
Todd
and not the
McCormick's
butter.
gonna be pulling up. Nope.
No, yeah,
Nope.
that's good. That's
He's gonna
good.
be pulling up in the late show. Have ourselves a good conversation. Get a little tea, and let me tell you, the industry is full of tea.
Oh, dude, yeah.
This
Even on
time.
the trip, there's been stuff, and Todd is a guy who knows the old school tea that hasn't been brought to light. You know, it's like the original exposer of bullshit. You know?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't like some of his opinions, and I feel like it's because he stands on his shit.
That's right.
And he believes so strongly in it. And it's because he's directly involved with these stories. He knows these people. They're not secondhand encounters so much. You know?
Yep. No, I totally agree. He's got the receipts, dude. And that's where it's like some people are like, I've heard the comment section, and I'm not even gonna entertain them, but any of the comments. But the reality is like, in life you got to pick a side. You know, sometimes you got to pick a side, and I feel like I can sit on the fence the whole time and just kind of ignore not the drama, but the controversies or the conversations. But it's like when I talk to somebody like Todd, it's like not only has he got incredible stories, but he's got the receipts, man. He's got the pictures. He's spent the time with the people.
I think the only thing that I disagree with is the stance on current autoflowers. Past autoflowers, yes, but people are breeding them differently. They're literally taking like headbanger and breeding it against an autoflower and doing things differently. I think that there's a lot of misconceptions because I was that same dude. You know what I'm saying? When it comes just to autoflowers, but he's not wrong about where it started. Like you can trace that back, and there's actual data that shows this. But where it is today is different. I think that's what inspired autos. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So now when you look at, ruderalis and the varieties that we're getting with genetics, I don't think that it's the same dog water shit. There is more trash than not. It's just like THCA. There's some brands probably who got quality stuff. Yeah. But for the most part, it's mids.
Well, and the thing is, too, is like, Mephisto. Shout out Mephisto, man, because quality, dude, with quality genetics. Real cool and, fruit. I don't know what I know I've talked to him in the past. I don't know what he personally thinks.
He wanted to give me free seeds. I want to support the business. So
right.
Awesome. Right.
And I'll shout him out too. It's like if we're gonna talk autos, let's talk someone who's really putting in the time and effort and energy for auto flowers. I still stand by everything I've said though. It's just like I still think autos are best for beginners because you don't have to know anything. You just have to throw it in there. You don't need to know about light cycles. You don't need to know nothing. You just keep it fed and go. People's biggest complaint is, well, if you mess up on an auto, you're fucked. Well, if you don't know what you're doing and you mess up on a photo, you're fucked. Yeah. So
I think the only difference is with the photos is you can. I've had some that are look that Rude Boy, dude. I got to show you it now. It's looking great, but it was a raggedy bitch when I got it, and now it's looking good. But it's like you can nurture that back. You can't with autos. When autos hit, it's hit. Thought we were in bad chaotic. We were thinking about it, but we can't smoke there. I do think that the more you experience stuff, the more you will, change the opinions on things. Like for me, I was totally against femmes for a long time. I've had great results with femmes. Right. I was against certain crosses of genetics because the flavor I thought would be the one bad experience I had, then turns out it wasn't. There's a lot of different stuff where it's like you can't generalize.
Photos can be saved. That's not my point. My point is, if you don't know what you're doing,
it's the same difference.
You're messed up. It's the same thing. If you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing with autos. You don't know what you're doing with photos. Yeah, autos can be saved too. So can photos. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. But my point is just for beginners. My point is for beginners.
Starting off and you don't know shit, get the anatomy of the plant, let it grow. Learn.
Let it grow. Let it grow. Just put it in a veg tent. It's 18.6, and you just feed it. Watch its structure, feed it, watch it grow, feed it, watch the buds.
Fucking wind needs to chill. I was gonna roll with one out here, but it's gonna be damn near impossible.
So I just, that's all. And like I said, I'm not taking anything from autos. So
no, my biggest thing with autos is they're few and far between of the quality ones. Like you know, I've had Dutch Passion, I've had Fast Buds, I've had Royal Queen, sadly, Night Owl once. And Mephisto once, and the only good ones I've had are Mephisto. And Night Owl, it was good. It was my terp. Yeah, it was very fruity.
It's just not for me.
But it was a strong terp, And then I've had other Fast Buds that are fire. The ones I had, the chem that I had was not good at all. It tasted like fucking sandpaper. I don't know, it wasn't good. Yep. I really think that you can find good ones. There's just it's the good breeders who are doing it. It's not just the name of the genetic. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll know it'll be quality because it's this reputable brand.
Because it's Mephisto. And because it's Fast, 425 or whoever.
I was gonna say I did see some of the new releases coming out are basically auto versions of photos.
They're fast flowering. Yeah. I've got a peanut butter breath fast. I'm like, what? Yep. What? So good to see everybody in the chat, man. Good to see everybody pulling up, dudes. Can you do me a favor? Can you throw a thumb? Can you throw a thumb up or down? It's still engagement. I appreciate you like this. I saw
somebody asking about JDM, who is fighting against.
What time is that?
Magdalena. Tonight's UFC, a shitty UFC card. I'm gonna watch that one still from.
Of course, from the wedding.
But
got a little feed to the ear. Just No, we would never do that.
I think JDM could beat Bilal. I hope he does, but Bilal's fucking good, man. I don't like him, but he's good. Yep. Just want to put that out there for the fight fans.
Yeah, he's good, dude.
Good guy.
Good luck. I actually have no idea, to be honest.
JDM's good.
I actually have no idea.
Okay, Magdalena, the scrapper. I'm excited for it. It's a good card. It's a banger card. That's next weekend. Or no, 2 weeks.
2 weekends from now?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Why cross an auto with a photo?
Because somebody wants, like, the argument for autos, in my opinion, is Germany, is Canada.
Plant limits?
With your plant limits, and you want to be able to have 4 plants growing, so maybe you do 4 of them at once, and then they're all autos.
That's it. I can't really add anything to that.
Guarantee you have weed.
You got one tent, You can have 4 plants. You're in an apartment. You're in a dorm room. You're in, sharing space with somebody or whatever. It's like you don't have a ton of room. You can't do 2 4x4 tents. That's a lot of space.
Yeah.
1 4x4, 1 2x4, 2 plants, 18.6, 2 autos.
And you're throwing it outside
And you're
even.
sure, and it's like you're ready for the next one. Throw the next veg in there, and then these ones are flowering and these ones are germinating. It's just like you got a nice little symbiotic relationship there.
Yeah, and I think it's not for everybody. Like, LL, I agree. I'm not into it. It's for other people. You know what I'm saying? And we had talked about this with Femmes, with Swank.
Yep.
You know, he was like totally against doing Femmes at all. All of us were. And now we're realizing you go to any of the expos, the majority of the genetics are feminized because people want to be able to get these to grow.
They're not dealing with males. They're not breeding. They want buds. They want the girls. Yeah. Saul, good to see you, brother. Good to see everybody, man. Pepper Plug,
It's
Lieutenant.
Just, I don't know, man. Like I've always really strongly opinionated on shit. And I just got to feel I'm more thinking in the other person's situation.
That's fair. Yeah,
You know?
I just like saying controversial shit.
For me, I'd say, fuck no, that shit sucks. I'm going to let it grow out and find the best one for my reg seeds. But, you know, that's why in our case, when we're going to do our drop, we're going to have regular seeds available. Let me put it in my mouth, Ricky.
Rob is low, eh? Are you up more than me? Is that a thing? Can that be a thing?
Fucking
You can't individually?
I could.
Individually, you? Because
Maybe.
unfortunately, I can't put a gain on
Just
of the
one.
microphones. At best, we could probably put this sucker like here or something. But I'm kind of like low-key mumbling out of my mouth, just right into the microphone.
I don't know. I'm a little dumb, so you guys got to remember that.
Yeah.
You guys gotta
guys.
remember that.
Thanks for throwing some likes down. I appreciate that, guys. If you haven't already, throw some thumbs. I appreciate you.
Yeah, the
Shout out to all the members.
emojis are cool, but the likes help the channel.
Yeah.
I'm going to
appreciate
try to
you.
roll another.
Yo, In-House Genetics is in the house. In-house, baby. Good to see you guys.
I don't know. Yeah, there's a thing.
Shout out to In-House. I had Brandon on for an incredible discussion on TOP like 2 months ago. It was a while ago. Yep, we're gonna reload on some pot, and we wouldn't have been able to get it. Yeah, we have no Chris time. Keith, good to see you. Kippa, by the way, great to see you too, brother. Good to see everybody for pulling up. Thank you guys, man. Good to see you guys. Thanks In-House. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. I know that today's gonna be a pretty awesome day today. I am so excited and I am so enthusiastic about my boy getting married today. I just a huge shout out to Chris and his beautiful wife and his daughter, and you're right, their families. Rob, thank you. The hospitality was amazing. I'm just repeating what Rob's saying at this point. The hospitality at their place was absolutely amazing. His family, her family are both beautiful people. Great, they're kind
people.
And it was very, I felt very warm and welcome immediately. There was no like standoff there was no like abrasiveness.
We were honestly concerned that we were going to be the two
potheads.
The room. Yeah.
The two potheads.
Turns out people like us, you know.
A little bit. And they were very kind. So it's just, a huge shout out to his family. I don't think they're going to give us an opportunity to hold the mic at the wedding. So I'm just going to say, I wish nothing but the best for Chris and his future bride and their daughter and their families. And I'm excited to see what this does for FTS, man. Puts everybody's heads in the right space, and it could be big. So shout out to our boy.
That's all I got.
What you got in the jar, Rob?
Some Skittles.
Z.
And it's funny, I didn't know that Z was Skittles. I'm dumb.
I didn't know either.
Oh.
Oh, we're blinded by the light.
Yeah, it was interesting because it's a super nice house we were at. It's nicer than any house that I've been at. And it was an interesting place. I put my foot in the water.
Oh yeah, there was an infinity pool, and he didn't really see the infinity part.
I didn't know what that meant. To infinity and beyond.
To a wet sock. To a wet sock. Yeah. Dude, we're not really from this kind of lifestyle. Yeah, so yeah.
Put like a barrier around this. It's spelled wrong.
It's called wiring.
It's spelled wiring.
The wind
Did
is
you just
stupid.
You just abandon the weed like that? I'll cup it, dude.
Thank you.
I'm gonna cup it, dude. So I'm cupping. You can't see behind the laptop here, but I'm cupping the weed so it's not gonna blow away on me here.
Did you see somebody? somebody put up $100 to go to an event where Adam Mill was at, the couple fart and walk up, put it in his face and record it.
What?
Yeah, that's fucked. But it was funny.
That's fucking gross, dude. That's
yeah.
assault.
I didn't know the Z was fucking Skittles, man. I thought it was Skittles.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I didn't know this. Oh, I see. I didn't know that Z was Skittles, dude. I'm so uncultured. I'm from the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's not, man. It's fucking gross. I know. I couldn't believe it. I would have punched somebody if they did that.
No shit.
I'll fucking punch you right in your face if you ever consider to do that to a person.
I like that. Excuse me.
No, I knew Skittles was with a Z.
Oh, sweet. Oh, I don't need mine right now.
Ah, well, I'll wait for
Thank you, though, babe.
Thank you. Did you even cut it in half?
She cut it in half. That's my bride.
That's my bull.
She cut her sandwich in half and was gonna bring
so
it out.
awesome.
Yep.
So awesome.
Shout out Mrs. P. Mrs. P's here. Little P's here.
Yeah, little P's here.
They pulled up. They're here. It was a wonderful ride down all together.
Yeah, and it's awesome. That's a whole
Nobody strangled anybody.
family road trip, man, to be able to have that
Yep.
in America, like a different country road trip.
Yeah. 8 states.
crazy,
9 states in 7 days. We thought it was 8, and then we forgot that we touch into Arizona on the way here.
Yeah.
So it was like just the corner of the northwestern portion of Arizona.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy. The mountains going through from Salt Lake City to Nevada, to Nevada, was, I can't even put it into words, man. I can't even put it into words. It was just, you feel so insignificant.
Yeah.
Like you're looking up at mountaintops that are 4,000 feet up, and you're just next to it, and you realize that you are just a speck.
It's like thousands.
You
of
are a
people, it's like millions.
speck, yet millions, and it's just like humans are so insignificant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it comes, like,
Irrelevant.
we're just, like we're pretty important, yes, but in the grand scheme of things, like we're only on this planet for a blip of time.
Yeah, in comparison to the Earth itself. you know?
Yeah. It's just crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Back to the Skittles thing real quick. I just didn't know Z
Yep.
was Skittles.
Yeah, I knew how to spell it. I just
knew
didn't.
it was Skittles, Skittles is Z,
Skittles.
but I didn't know that everybody called
Skittles Z.
just Z. And I get the cease and desist, I saw that, but why is it making a comeback? Like, it's decent, it's good, but it's like, I don't know, it's not that good.
I have the peyote Skittles, and
This is Death doing, what the fucking
it
why
was
is it doing?
good. Like it was like it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've got some good terps off that.
Yeah, I had chemistry, that Motor Breath 15 and Headbanger 15, or Headbanger. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I prefer Headbanger alone. But Z, the trend of Z is the sweet, it just reminds me of like we're falling right back into runts. Or like the cookies and gelatos. Like it's the same family. It's not much different, you know? And I guess that's just what people want, you know? But then you see over in England, over in the UK, they've got T-bone is becoming the trend, like I was saying, and that's Headbanger number 8 allegedly. So that's a phenotype that they've renamed from Tenko. So we'll see what goes on. But they're going after the alphabet now.
They're going after the alphabet. Yeah, that's wild, dude. Yeah, you know what? Obviously you can't be using another company's name, and
Yeah,
for
like
some
that,
reason,
initially that was stupid to call it that. Just like don't call anything an already established brand name. I don't care what you think is like,
Gorilla
it's the dumbest
Glue.
shit.
Gorilla Glue's one of them. There's so many.
Why be stupid?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Or use branding that's like literally somebody else's IP and you just
But is it marketing? Like, tell me, Skittles Z didn't blow up even
the name,
more
yeah.
after the lawsuit, because now you're making national attention, could be even international attention about your brand, now tied up with a conglomerate. And then it's almost like that's the hype they're going for. I'm gonna call my shit Windex, dude.
yeah, like I don't know, man.
I'm
You
thinking.
gotta have some logic if you're gonna be a businessman. If you think you're gonna forever be in the streets and just be able to be like, I don't care, whatever.
Yeah,
Cool.
they're coming. They're
If
gonna
you
get
think
you.
You're gonna take this to business. Like again, Gorilla Glue, Z. To sue for the name Z is dumb, but like to think you're gonna have the name Skittles is even dumber. Oh, and patenting strains is for sure coming. There's a brand that's gonna be, I think, was on Friday on Future Cannabis Project. They reached out to us from the stash, and they want to talk to us about patenting and IP genetics. And I don't know how I feel about it because like, part of me is like, yeah, I get it. You should be able to do that. The other part of me is, then what? I can't breed with it.
No, my question is, how does it work with
Uncle Dragon, you can't hear me.
my no, they can hear you. My question is how does it work for apples, dude? Because I know that there's like gala apples, there's red apples, there's I don't know, there's a bunch of apples. Like there's a lot of different apples. I'm pretty sure those apples aren't owned by a company. You just get to make those different.
They might be.
They might. That's my question. So
might
that would be, are they? Because if that's the case, then maybe we align more in that model. If that's not the case, then that's why are we doing it with weed?
I think for home growers, it doesn't matter. For businesses, for the brands that are going and wanting to have their proprietary shit and people to stop stealing it, I get it. But at the same time, it's really going to be tough with plants. You can't you're not going to be able to test the flower, the end flower that I have that I'm smoking, other than your palate. Like this is the same, or it looks the same. So I think that the argument only boils down to business transactions when you're getting cuts from place to place, and for validity of exactly what it is. So like again, Franklin Fields took a genetic called Carrot Cake, and they renamed it, and they took it from a brand partner, and they renamed it as Orange Skittles with a Z, and everybody liked it, but it was somebody else's shit, and then that person, they never really took off in popularity. Their genetic did, but the renamed one that Franklin Fields had
did take off. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't like that.
And so that's the argument I have, where it's like that's fucking dirty. And if the company had an IP protection of any kind, they'd be able to say, hey, this is ours. This is our genetic. We created this, like, or we found this phenotype. I don't know. It's just kind of it's weird.
It is. No, I
It's
agree.
dirty.
CE 420 in the house. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure how it's going to kind of break down as the future goes on, because breeders are going to want some kind of security with what they're creating.
Well, and it's like
because
everybody
then you get the
thinks they're
copycats.
artists.
Then you get the copycats.
Copy fucking cat genetics, pieces of shit like that. 10 packs on my head. You know, you get those losers who then gladly will take your stuff, like whatever, don't care, screw you. And it's like, but then is breeding an art, and this is the plant, and nobody owns the plant, or is it I did the work to create this art piece, so I want validity I want credibility, and I want credit for my art.
Right.
It ain't even about the dollar as much as it's about maintaining integrity of the genetic line even. Because if somebody renames it and then they breed that one out and breed that one out and breed that one out, look at Super Boof. It's a prime example. It's either Trop Cherry or this Blockhead.
Right.
Or Blackberry.
Right.
I forgot.
It was the Trop. It was
Well,
the Trop cherry.
Some people will say it's this other one. I think it's Black Cherry or Blockhead. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Others will say it's Trop Cherry. Either way, it's renamed no matter how you paint the picture. Somebody renamed it, you know? So it's like, then it's gone. Then that original genetic that they're putting into there is gone. You know? But that's, again, if you pay for the seeds, then you as the person who's taking the time to hunt those seeds, that's what you find. But if you're buying cuts, that's the argument I see. You know what I'm saying? Like seeds, I'm getting a pack of Pokemon cards. I might get the Charizard. I might not. So that's on me.
Hit or
to look
miss.
for it.
Yep, hit or miss.
I'm
And
not
good
gonna
luck
pay for
going
a
on the
pack
journey.
that's Charizard.
Right.
It doesn't say like, you know.
Yeah.
So it's and I may not even want a Charizard. I might want a Blastoise.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Squirtle.
Why want a fucking Squirtle?
Yeah. No, I agree.
I just think that there's got to be some validity and credibility to the people who made the product, made the genetic, they didn't make the original, but they made their original version. Like the original colors, like Todd talks about.
Yeah.
They had
Primary color?
their primary, well, like they started with the red, yellow, and blue, maybe
Yeah.
the RGB,
Yeah.
and the red, green, and blue, and then it changed over time. They mixed more, and it wouldn't have been what it is unless they mixed it. So they should get credit for it. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, I agree.
better from blunts and brushes.
It's the difference between legacy and commercial. Yeah, we want to retain some of that legacy. We want to retain some of that culture.
Blunts and bruises. Oh shit!
What's this?
Throwback.
Who said that?
Fucking golf hack. That was my co-host on fucking Blunts and Bruises from years ago.
Oh, this was?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, dude.
That's crazy. The golf hack? That's her name over now, brother?
The golf hack.
JDM.
It's Turtle
holy
from Blunts and
shit.
Bruises.
Yeah, he's fine. That's
Hope
her name,
everything's
okay.
good, man.
Fucking A.
That's
Rock.
fucking dope, man. I've heard tons about Blunts and Bruises, dude.
Yeah.
I've heard
I
tons
wish
about
I
Blunts and
went
Bruises.
to Ross more, dude. I loved that. That was so fun. That's sweet. Hope everything's great for you, man. I know, introduced him, now he's fighting for a title. That is a trip. JDM, baby. Yep, he's doing it for Australia. That's going to be a fucking banger. I'm excited for that one, man. I really am. That whole card is crazy. That's not next weekend. I'm thinking that's the Volt card. I hate that matchup. Lopez and
Volk's fighting again?
Yes.
Damn it.
Just retire, blood. I don't like it.
Yeah, damn.
After getting knocked out like that twice in a row.
Dude, I shouldn't know about these fighters still. You know what I mean? Like, I just
It
like,
hurts my
I
heart.
like Volk. I really do. And it's like, I hate seeing some fucking legends go in there that just hang them up, dude. Hang them up and leave. Like, I don't know. I understand because I'm a fighter at heart too. So it's hard to give it up.
He's forever going to be a fighter.
I just, dude.
He'll never retire.
I hope it wasn't because, like, financials, you know, he didn't set himself up right or anything.
I think he's doing good. He's a lot of advertisements. He's doing well for a lot of
Okay.
marketing.
Then he's still
just
got heart.
He loves to fight.
He's got heart,
The
dude.
was
That's
a
what it
rugby
is.
player for years prior to that. He just likes sports. Man.
He's got heart.
Badass. So other than the fact that he had to beat my boy Max, one of the goats.
Dude, that was crazy. That was crazy.
One of the goats. Breeders own genetics, especially with all those. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's a
fair.
mixed one, man.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't agree with the breeders, and that's okay. And that's an okay opinion to have. I just wonder at what point do we start to solidify things, or do we ever? Does it just continue to get murkier and murkier and murkier?
And is it just a forever, like, fuck you, it is what it is?
Stories get lost, names get lost over time because the copycats come and drown them out. Because you've got legends like Todd McCormick, who does not parade or champion his stuff over the internet. He's not a social media influencer, and I'm trying to be respectful here. He's not going out of his way to create the dopest, flashiest edits to put it in front of your face and to appeal to the most amount of kids. He's just hustling, like he's just grinding his stuff for the culture, for the community, and he's gonna get swamped, unfortunately, by the market of the new cats that come up that are just able and willing to throw it all on the internet and just push. And it's like I feel guilty. I feel like we're losing something if we just don't pay homage to those that have either put in the time, the effort, the energy to retain and maintain a strain, or those that originated it.
Yeah.
That's all. And I'm not saying there's a right answer to that. I'm not saying like patenting a genetic is the answer. I don't know what the answer is. It's just it kind of breaks my heart a little bit to know that we're just going to lose legends to the murkying of the waters.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing. It's not even about the dollars and cents. It's like, and it's almost like a musician when somebody samples their song and doesn't get
It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same.
That's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like they need to fucking always. It's not something where I need a royalty on all your stuff. I don't feel like, or like the breeder, not me. I don't feel like it's a situation where they need to have their name slapped on everything, but I feel like it's something where you can't go and change this without saying, hey, this is a cut of XYZ.
Yeah.
That's all I think. I just feel like the people who put that time into it, who aren't the arrogant ones, who aren't the ones who put their energy out there too much, they want to be able to keep their legacy there. And sometimes if they don't have their chest out and talk the most shit,
they're not gonna be able to retain that. It's like we're gonna like the Skunkman Sams, the the legends, dude. Even guys like Rick Simpson with RSO, and Todd's just one of many. The Jack Harrers of the world, rest in peace. The Ed Rosenthals. It's like unless we're gonna pay homage to those people, and nod our hats to the ones that paved the way for us to be able to have this opportunity, those stories are going to be lost. And I don't want to lose it all, because who's documenting all this right now? Who's the one that's retaining all this information in a library somewhere, right? I don't know. It's kind of like the story of like gangster rap / hip hop. It's like there is a whole story. There's a whole environment that occurred, a whole like East Coast versus West Coast, Tupac and Biggie. It goes so much so much deeper. The introduction of Southern rappers, and it's like no one's ever gonna have a hip hop 101 class. There's never gonna be a gangster rap 101 where it's like people of color used music to make themselves heard in a way that they had never been able to do before. And who's teaching that? Who's teaching that? Nobody. It's like it gets lost by the murking of the waters of the new cats that come around rapping about, you know, the 6ix9ines of the world that grew up in gated communities that are rapping about hustling and banging and all this shit that they have no idea about. We're going to lose it. We're going to lose it. Who's teaching that stuff?
Nobody's teaching.
No. So, yeah.
I don't know how my audio is quiet. Like some people say it is and some don't. It's so weird.
Yeah. Letter 1's in the chat if you can hear
Letter
Rob,
1.
okay.
Yeah, hit a letter 1 if I'm loud enough for you guys. If I'm not, letter 2. Letter 2 if I'm too quiet. Letter 2.
And Solomon, don't worry, P. You'll be in the social media cannabis history books. You know what? Thank you guys. Thank you. The thing is like I'm not looking for that. I have such a. It's like we were talking earlier. I feel like I'm in the cannabis industry. I'm just a dude standing next to a mountain. I am so insignificant, and you and I both. Yeah. It's like who the hell are we?
The thing is, we're doing this on a mission. It'll be when we're old and gray that people will be like, look at all that you've done over the years, and that's cool. Like that's the legacy that you build for. Yeah. But like, we're just doing it. I love this shit, man. I don't know. It comes to the point where there's more opportunity to just be in it and to be involved. And then if you happen to become like a legend in the game, it's just because you're pure and honest the whole fucking time. Like trace back Jorge Cervantes with fake dreadlocks and fucking, you know what I'm saying? His real name's George something white guy name, I forgot. But because he's had to hide who he is, and then still was the same dude when he came out of who he is as a person. So it's like that's the kind of stuff that I wouldn't say look forward to being old and that kind of shit, but I look forward to that being our legacy. You know, as we put out the genetics and do all these different products, like I want people to remember those things too, but it's more like, I don't know, dude. The dollars and cents come with the good stuff. It's in the respect and shit. The ego's not tied to it. I just think that when you're making genetics or you're making something cool, people should pay homage to the original people.
You know what? When we were with Swank, shout out to our boy Swank, treated us to a beautiful coffee breakfast yesterday.
Really good coffee.
Great coffee. He was telling us we were over at his place and he was showing us. I'm not gonna say too much, but he was showing us some of his most prized possessions.
The smell of one of those was
passion and enthusiasm. Dude, we were looking at a 7-year-old boy jumping up and down like he got a bike for Christmas. This is how excited Swank was with this genetic that he had. Like he's found it, right? Like he's so happy about it. I just love that passion because it's not. Dollars and cents are a byproduct, but it's like he's just passionate to be able to give the people good product.
Yeah.
And that's so contagious.
Well, and he's had really good phenotypes that he's been able to find that are so different from what the actual known genetic is, and he's still not willing to rename it. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's like there's a lot of different people who they want to be able to take credit for shit, and I think like finding the phenotype even, and so this is your cut, this is that person's cut, is just as good, you know.
Shout out to you guys, man. Tasty, I see you out there. Tasty Genetics. Chat's so fast, it's hard to read it all. I love it, dude. Thank you guys all for pulling up, man. We really appreciate you, and thanks for the love. Like sometimes I feel like the humbleness can be just so fucking irritating to hear. It's like I do appreciate the love that comes in.
Oh, dude, it's huge, man.
And I understand. I do feel like I have a position in this place. I've done a lot of firsts. We've done a lot of firsts in this space. So it's like I do understand the significance and I do want to have a much bigger impact. It's just I just really don't want to forget that it's like we would not be in this position if it wasn't for people who had to fight
way more than the pioneers, dude.
So much harder than I have.
People with arrows in their backs, dude.
Yeah.
We've been able to just get on YouTube and fucking kick it.
Yeah.
Our worries were losing a job.
Love you guys.
You know, and it's like the people who you guys supporting us through this whole journey, dude, is crazy. Even just coming to kick it as we're here in the backyard of the Airbnb, man.
Chilling.
It's amazing. Like, we're so lucky. You guys have no clue how many people try to do this shit and have 1 or 2 people watching, if any, and it sucks, you know? And to be able to have you guys here so much and to support us is surreal, dude. It's awesome.
Yo, there's so much hate between young cats, yeah, but you know what, Blunt Society, the reality is
the YCs.
Until you screw me, I'm open. There's no hate. There's no hate.
We're always trying to help people out and put them on. Even there was a dude that we've given shout outs to who actually has trashed me, Pigeons, and Chris thoroughly, who's another content creator who's recently doing shit, a Canadian boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to like this magical fella. Very disrespectful to us, and I think it's just his personality.
It's a personality thing, man.
You know, but in the past, but we've given shout outs to him now.
All the time.
Yeah. And you know, there's
yeah.
other been like basement dwellers who've stolen shit from us and done shit that we've given shout outs to and helped. We never want to put people down and do things like that. I'd rather have a big circle of cool ass people, you know, and it's hard to navigate through this space. So to be able to see like all you fucking cool cats in the chat, it helps, man. The community is a lot cooler than what they get credit for sometimes.
I totally agree.
You know,
man.
you
We got
guys-
the best community on the internet, dude.
Fuck yeah.
And 2A,
No
I
question.
appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I fox with you too, G. But no, I ain't got hating on no one.
Chris can't speak.
The reality is I got so much love to give. It's like once you fuck me though, it's like I'm just you ain't getting none from me. And it's like I flip relationships off like light switches. That's really like that's just it's unfortunate. But it's just you're done.
Yeah.
You're done. You're done. I don't want anything to do with you.
It is unfortunate, man. Shout out to the good people, though, man.
Shout out to the good people, dude. We got a good, solid crew, man.
You're gonna
And
be going to see.
Chris is not sleeping, by the way.
No,
I
Chris
saw
is
that.
up and anxious. Probably.
He is up, and is
What
Chris
time
holding
is
the
it?
camera? 11.
In 2 hours, we have to go see him. So we're gonna get our suits
3
on.
hours.
3 hours. We're gonna get
Well,
our
2 we'll
suits
start
on
driving.
and start stunting and shit.
Dude, we stunting.
Yeah, we almost thought about we as in
stunting.
me almost thought about wearing my suit right now and just
I-
having it.
That's so funny,
He's
dude.
been rocking it this whole time.
I
Smoking
totally
blunts.
forgot my cufflinks, man.
Cufflinks. I don't have those.
I have cufflinks, and I totally forgot them, so I'm gonna have to use zip ties or something.
I bought a Michael Strahan.
I said that to Mrs. P. She's like, "You are not putting zip ties on that."
It's just making it look good. Yeah, I fucking
Today's
my
the wedding.
sports jacket or my blazer or sports jacket. What do you call it?
Yep, blazer.
I'm so ghetto, dude. I went into
I would argue this is a sports jacket.
the sports jacket. Here.
Yeah, that's fucking pimping.
Think is that?
I like it.
Is it?
Yeah, I like it.
But-
It's almost like is it suede or
Suede.
it is?
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pulls all you can almost it's like a hide.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd maybe suede is a
It's
hide.
like we cut a deer up.
We did
Put this thing on.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of cut a deer, I finna show you
I'm finna
my
cut a deer.
I finna show you my knife, guys. I bought a beautiful Harley Davidson knife. Just my
Yeah,
daily
fucking-
driver. I had to upgrade it.
Shout out to you, Turtle.
I had to upgrade my daily driver, and so we were going through Bozeman, Montana, and we picked this bad boy. Or this was $51 American, and yeah, just my daily driver. Just yeah, it's a very nice piece. Came with a nice edge on it.
Opens Amazon box is great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not the new knife. It's not the new box opener knife, but it's just the daily driver. And shout out Harley Davidson. Shout out my father-in-law. He's an avid fan. He's a rider. So
He's a writer, cuh.
he a rider kid.
Yeah, me and P are gonna be dancing tonight, killing it. Can't get too litty because we do got to get up early, but we're gonna drink tonight. It's our boy's almost said
Oh,
birthday.
yeah.
I've said birthday a few times.
Yeah, it's better than a birthday.
It's better than a birthday. I'm really excited for it because again, the nerves of getting there and then meeting everybody is cool. And then man, Chris from Happy Hydro, shout out to him. Cool ass dude.
Oh, dude, you're
cool
right.
ass dude. Him and his
Cool
wife,
ass
great
dude.
people.
Stacy.
Yeah, great people. And
Well,
so,
I don't know if I should say that on the internet.
No, not everybody's wives need to be known.
No, you're right. That's not actually her name. I just joke.
Yeah, just insert white lady name. Really cool people though, man. And I think to be able to have people in our space there too, to have him there is pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah, two awesome people. He was very nice, very funny, and his wife was very kind too. She was very nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. It was a great time last night. Like I said, we were at a beautiful house, probably the most beautiful house
Yeah,
I've
I've
ever
never
been
been in a house that nice, dude.
W-
Let's
like,
not play.
I've
The
been
door
in a-
opened up and it was a giant glass thing that we didn't even know how to open.
5 feet
We
wide,
didn't
and
even
we're
know how to
like
open it.
staring at it. Like,
Yeah.
did we clap?
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Yeah. Oh, you got to be able to open stuff, dude.
Why are you carrying a knife?
He's a dad.
Yeah, I've always have a pocket knife.
Yeah.
It's like having my keys. It's like anything. Just put it in there. You never know when you had to open something or cut a shoelace or whatever.
Yeah. Monica was talking about the collaborations too, man. Before we got together, it wasn't a thing. The only people who were doing collaborations was the GrowTube, and it was via video call.
Yep. Nobody was cold.
It wasn't a thing. And now and I'm not saying everybody's copying, but I'm just saying if you ain't in our faction, it seems like you're just copying in the action. That's all. You know? We've had we got a really cool crew of people that we associate with, man. The one person that we need to get out to an event to come kick it is GT.
GT would be dope.
GT needs to come to an event. I think
Yeah, that'd
it'd
be a
be
lot of fun.
great. Maybe it's far enough out. December is MJ BizCon.
Mm-hmm.
GT.
GT.
Make some plans, brother.
Yeah, brother.
It's just like at this point, dude, we've got such a cool crew of people. You know, to be able to, we got Scrogger, fucking ICANN,
Yup.
Strange Show, you, me,
Yup.
Chris, fucking,
That'd be insane.
Deuce, fucking DGC, fucking Dude Grows.
Yeah. Speaking of those guys, I have every intention of seeing them this weekend. Actually, if I can make everything work out, I hope to see Strange Show, and Dude Grows.
Yeah.
Gonna
We're
try.
working on getting out to the Dude Grows Cup as well. We're actually pitching it to sponsors and gonna figure out a way to make this an event for us. It's a lot more expensive than we anticipated. So yeah, it's always more expensive when the three of us have to travel to a separate location versus one of us is like Chris doesn't travel when we come here. You don't travel when we go to Canada. In Michigan, 1 year we're gonna eventually go there.
It's coming.
It's gonna happen.
It's coming.
But then I won't have to travel. So,
Yep. It's coming.
Dude Grows is on right now. The morning show. They're in their robes.
Oh, yeah.
They're in their robes right now. It's a premiere.
On street, if you get stopped for a police station for a day,
No,
for a
it's
knife?
under 3 inches,
Oh,
brother. That's
a
legal in
small
America.
knife. This is a small
This
knife.
is a
Bo.
tool knife. This isn't a murder knife.
Yeah,
It's tool knife.
this is no self-defense by any stretch of the imagination. When I
UK is different. Yeah, UK is
Oh.
100%. There's a lot of
Oh.
issues with knives in the UK.
okay,
For some reason.
no, I'm not. Yeah, no. This isn't.
This is America, brother.
Yeah, and this is Canada, dude. I've always had a daily driver, and that's what I refer to it
Yeah.
as, and it's good for anything.
That's not a knife.
That's not
this
a knife.
is a
This is a
knife.
knife.
You can't carry a knife in the streets in the UK. Damn. So what
Oh,
about
okay.
a
pocket knife,
or like a Swiss Army knife? Yeah.
Bro, that'd be a no. That'd be a no.
In Michigan, we carry guns.
Yeah, right. I know.
So I don't know.
Yeah, the knife is the least of the worries. Yeah. You need a permit to cut a steak over there.
Yeah.
No, all due respect. No, my boy plays hockey, cutting tape, cutting all kinds of things, dude.
Yeah, and a knife
not
is
to
always a
mention
tool, too.
for
I've
first
never
aid.
looked at it like a weapon.
Always like I keep a first aid kit in my car, and I keep a first aid kit pretty much everywhere. So it's
Yeah.
like having a knife to go along with a first aid kit. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just
That sucks, man, that they're trying to ban all that. Like, again,
It does suck,
To
dude.
open shit?
yeah.
Like, AC Infinity sends me stuff that's quad wrapped, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And then there's another box in the box that's wrapped. I have a knife specifically to open AC Infinity shit, dude.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah, I see. But he's from the UK,
Yeah,
so
I
now I
understand
now
that.
I
Yeah, it makes
get
a lot
it.
more
Now I get it.
sense,
We are
for
not
sure.
in the UK. I'm in America, and
In America.
I'm from Canada, and we carry much larger knives on us when we walk around. Like I've got a nice, it's not a hunting knife. It's probably about 6 inches long, and I wear that right off your belt.
Ryan,
And
we
you
didn't
go
know.
anywhere.
We didn't know that the GGC's live. We're in Vegas together for Chris's wedding, brother.
Yeah. Is someone
Impromptu.
giving us shit?
We've-
Is someone giving me shit?
Ryan's pissed, bro.
Sorry, Ryan.
He's like,
Man,
"What?"
why'd you schedule shows at the same time?
Damn
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, if you can't tell, we are not in studio today, and
Yeah.
we're in Pacific time. So I thought this would be a decent time. Here, I'll be straight with you. I love those cats so much, but dude, I am not about to play the game of trying to schedule my shit around all of the
If we all
other.
talked, if we had like a single, like I know when THC's show is, I gotta just remember when their shit is. I know Saturday mornings they do it, but
Sure.
time zone I'm thrown off.
Sure,
too.
the time zones are gonna throw me
Yeah.
off. It's like the time zones. There are fucking a bazillion creators now, and shout out to Norma G who puts it all into a form. Yeah, it's just it's hard to keep it up. I'm not trying to be an ass. It's just
No,
I would never
love
be
those
able to go
guys,
live,
yeah.
dude. I'd never be able to go live if I had to schedule around everybody.
Yeah.
Like we have to go to a wedding this afternoon. No, and I love those guys. I love everyone, man. I'm just trying to say I'm not trying to.
I
cut
love
any-
you.
I'm not trying to.
I
not
love
trying to-
you.
Hey, Ford Wenty's in the house. Good to see you, brother.
Wait, this isn't the same one. You're like, yeah. You're like, hold on, oh shit, this isn't the same show.
What happened? I was hella joking though. Oh, you're good, right?
Yeah,
You're good,
We're-
brother.
yeah.
I just wanted to just straight up goods. It's just like
Norma
I'm trying not to.
Yeah, Norma is a G.
Yeah, Norma.
Shout out to Norma G too. Norma G's cool as shit. Norma G
Yep.
is the only person in the UK who's got Stash Blend.
Yeah, there might be another now.
There's somebody who stole it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
This is the other live. Yeah. This is the other one. Dudes, thanks for pulling up. Can you guys throw a like if you haven't already? Just real quick. Just throw a thumb real fast. I appreciate you guys so much.
I didn't see Norma's here.
No, I threw his name down, and everybody was like, "Yo, shout out Norma G." Yep.
Yeah.
Norma G's not here. Or I don't think I'm not at the moment.
Breeding project's going good. I transplanted 20 seeds when I left. Out of the 20, I've got 3 that are obvious males, and the rest look like females. There's a couple, but it's like, I really think I've got a good run there. Chris had unfortunate situation. He had 4 of 4 males.
4 of 4. Yeah.
Bummer, bro. And
At least he took all the males though.
Yeah, we gave him all the
Gave
dudes.
him all the dudes.
And you've got
I had 5 of 9
We're males.
were males.
Okay. So, not a great male to female ratio so far. So we're still running them more and trying to figure out what we can
But
get.
you had
I had pretty good.
pretty decent numbers, which
Yeah.
kind of say because we only had 10, 20, we only had 30 seats,
That is true. That is
right,
true.
or
Doing the
whatever it was. So it's like,
math. Chuck that pollen.
so you had how many? Sorry, one more time, because then we do the math.
Out of the 20,
yeah,
I had 3 that were for sure
Male.
males.
Okay, so that's 17. That's almost half right there. And then I had 4, so that's 21. So 21 of 40.
21.
No, 21 of 30. 10, 10, 20. How many
Yeah.
did Chris get?
He only popped 5.
Only Pop. How many did he have? Because I'm just thinking
He's
the
got
ratio.
20.
So it's 40, 50, 21. So we're almost half. Look, he didn't pop his other. He hasn't popped his other. So yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
So it's a little high.
I
we
don't know, I don't know.
have the original female. We have the original cut of the female of the fire shit.
Yeah.
And
And the dad.
And
Or the frosted lemonade, both.
yeah, of the frost limit. But
Yeah.
if the male dominant is too high, we'll take the mom and we'll breed it with another frosted lemonade male. That's not so
Yeah.
dominant.
Yeah. And if we get, I mean,
This is the journey. We're taking
Yeah.
you guys with us. This
yeah,
is
that's
just the
if
reality.
it,
of
and
it.
like I've already said, if it by the end of it we realize, fuck, dude, this needs more work, then it doesn't get dropped.
Yep.
That is what it
This
is.
is the way she goes. We're not doing it.
Yeah, it's not like that's the beauty of not having the pressure to. It's not like we need it for the money. It's more of another venture, another avenue of
Yep.
things we're doing.
Yep.
And so if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think the smoke already of the parents is amazing.
Amazing.
So we'll see how it goes. The journey
Let
is
the
on.
journey begin, Eddie. I'm good to see you this morning.
I'm
Or I
gonna
guess
flip
it's
all mine to
afternoon for everybody
flour. I'm
else.
gonna take cuts and I'm gonna flip them all in the flour and just do a quick run.
Do it right or don't do it.
Yep.
It's just straight goods, man.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it.
This one I have Herm, so bad last night. I IPM sprayed, then
I IPM sprayed the night before. That's when I have Herm so bad last night. I IPM sprayed the night before. Bummer. It sucks.
dude.
Dude,
That's
you
so-
got
I'm still
stoned. He's just
confused.
like,
I'm like, how, like, what does herming and IPM go together for?
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
getting
it
lost me a
stressed it
little
out.
bit, dude.
Somehow.
Oh, yeah, IPM and maybe this one IPM's. But I don't think if you had sprayed it last night, you would have saw that
night before.
fast. Or the yeah.
And then last night, so yeah, 24 hours. It'd be tough to be able to see. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. There might have been already some traits present, I think, maybe, and then you did the
Potentially,
IPM. I just wonder if it's stress. That's very well possible. I just don't know if you would have seen the effects within 24 to 48 hours. I would have, if it was a high IPM, I'd just be assuming, like I'm just trying to
It would
think.
take some more time. It wouldn't. Yeah.
You like what? We're spraying, so at most the plant got heavy, maybe clogged a few stoma. But
yeah, I don't know, man. That would be a tough
yeah.
one.
But either way, you got herms, and that's unfortunate, dude. Sorry to hear that.
I don't even have my fucking phone.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer, though, man. Much love, South Africa, baby. Hell yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, the stomata? Yeah, I said stoma, didn't I? Yeah, stomata. Yeah, sorry, I tried. Chris is just shaking his head at me wherever
like,
he
"You
is. He's
dumb
like, I
bitch."
tried. I've told this guy so many fucking times.
They get tattooed on the arm.
Vapor pressure deficit.
Mycorrhizae.
Mycorrhizae. My cortisai. That's what I used to say. My cortisai.
My cortisone.
And then I had to get the English lady to tell me how to say it because I said it in a video. I was like, I gotta get it right. And the English lady was like, mycorrhizae. I was like, oh, that's how I say it. I get it.
Yeah, dude. If I even
David,
see
good to see you, brother.
One nanner, I'm pissed. I want to kill the plant off. It's got to be some unbelievable dank. Like again, I had years ago. It was Louis the 13 OG, super fire, super dank, but it hermed on me every time.
Yep.
I let it go longer, and I actually got seeds that developed. It was such dank bud, but man, people like if you see a seed, it's mids. It's like okay, but it was some fire. So I ended up getting rid of it. It was a really good one, unfortunately.
Say pasta.
So it was the next thing people have.
Say pasta. What's this? Stoma is the neck thing. People. Oh yeah, I had one of those.
Oh, David.
Just kidding. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
Say pasta. Pasta?
Pasta?
It's pasta,
You got a
boy.
little pasta?
You got any pasta?
We'll pass over another blunt.
You got some of that ragu?
Yeah. Yeah, Dave, we're out in Vegas
The
here.
beautiful
For
Viva Las Vegas.
We
This is
have
a
a
palm tree. For real palm tree.
for it all.
This is a for real palm tree.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of time. Enough time maybe to hit up swing.
Dude, yeah. No.
No.
It's going to be 40 minutes.
To get here, then it'll be
Yeah.
for an hour, and be like, are we gonna leave?
He
Damn,
could help us
man.
get dressed. He could do.
I want to kick it with him more.
I know, me too. But we're home early tonight.
Not really. There's an after party.
I don't think so.
Yeah. No. Till 8 and it's done. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That's weird. Yo, shout out to Germany.
Yeah. We're gonna be there early too, so it's like
You're right.
we could probably leave before the ceremony.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want to see. I'll cry, dude. I don't want to fucking cry out public.
No, dude, it'll ruin my makeup.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be out there. It'll be good.
If I die.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It's pasta. It's pasta in Canada.
Pastay. Yeah.
It's pasta.
Yep.
I don't have pasta. Pasta? The heck? The heck is a pasta?
Yeah, I hope the wedding's good. I'm excited for it, man. It's supposed to be a nice venue. Chris will probably looking dapper. He's looking like
he's gonna
Agent
look
47
fly,
and
dude.
shit.
Mhm.
Fucking little hitman.
Bow, down, bow. The sun's gonna
Yeah,
be reflecting
yeah.
off the top of his head just beautifully,
Just
dude.
beaming down.
Just beaming.
I'm excited, man. We will be a little naked. Just a wee bit.
I have
Titties out.
I have one of those the ass flap. on
Yeah,
my-
you go
so
rip
just
it off there.
just
Yeah,
put
yeah,
it
it's
up,
good.
My ass exposed.
It's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Got any food? Yeah, what's up with the food tonight?
I don't know.
I'm bringing
it was
weed.
decent food yesterday.
What time is it? It's 11:22.
11:22.
I could roll one more blunt. I am getting a little lower on bud. Myself.
So we're gonna have to see Swag. Hey, buddy. Or
Alright,
we can stop at a dispo.
Hell, fucking no. We
I ain't
won't
going
go.
to the dispo. No one swanks here, dude.
I'll let my dog. But because we got to be able to bring some smoke.
Okay, well,
for-
tech. You don't have your phone?
No. I can go get it.
I could be like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah. So what are you doing, brother?
Because like 1:30, we got
3 hours.
yeah, like
2.5. Well, we got to get dressed.
ish. I don't need like 30 seconds to get dressed.
Same here. I'm not doing nothing crazy. The Wind Buffett. That's my favorite. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been to a buffet since Old Country Buffet in Michigan. They closed that bitch down in Grand Rapids, and that was it for me. The Buffett. Bachelor party was good. We did what the fuck did we do? We got pretty lit. I remember that. We went to a strip club, got ripped off.
Oh, for the bachelor party?
Yeah,
That was the worst time of my life.
Well, that strip club part was, but then
was the worst.
we went had Japanese steakhouse, some
Oh,
bougie
amazing.
stuff's delicious. We went to fucking Fremont, got smashed like so much that my brain isn't working when I'm trying to remember the event. We got really lit.
got so hammered.
I haven't drank like
so
that in a long
hammered
time,
that
dude.
night.
Long time before or since. Like, yeah, I was absolutely trashed. No, I do remember that. It was a good time, man. We were there with our boys, and yeah, we're more low key. We're like dads and shit now. So if it was like we're in our 20s and we're sending our boy off and it's our last time partying with it, you know what I'm saying? It'd be different. But it's like, yeah, man, I don't know. It was good.
Yep. Vegas is just different. Yeah,
Chris-
it's beautiful down here.
Chris is having the time of his life when we went. He was
Oh,
so
yeah.
happy.
He was so happy. Yep. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Good food, and then y'all can hit the strip club. I ain't going to the strip club, dude.
No, never again.
Never again.
Ever
Never
again.
again. Dude, we're going fishing for his bachelor party.
For their wedding gift, did you get something? I put something in a registry. That's what I did. He's gonna do a dance.
I bought a cake,
the
and I'm gonna
dance?
come out of it and gonna be like, "Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday."
Yeah, it's gonna be great, man.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for good cake too. I can't remember wedding cake, what it tastes like.
It depends on whatever you want it to taste like. We had options.
It has a specific.
We had
It doesn't have
options.
like a wedding cake.
We had, what did we have? Red velvet or something? You get to choose which kind of, of course you get to choose. There's no choice in weddings.
No, but I mean, like, isn't it?
No.
So wedding cake's not like a flavor of. It's just a cake that happens to be at a wedding.
Genetic.
Okay, I'm dumb. Hey, you know.
No, we had options. Like there's like red velvet and like all kinds of different kinds. I think we had red velvet because it was like
Red
one
velvet
of those
cake's fucking
bougie-
fire.
Yeah, it was one of those bougie
It's
things.
good.
And my wedding was like bougiest shit for no reason.
It's really good. Yeah. Lucky 79. Rob is getting ready for his wedding. I'm here right now. This is Mr. Crowett.
Yeah, he's
No.
busy.
Yeah, it's living La Vida Toca, you know, brother? ACI cake.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna smoke more.
You know what? The whole strip club concept scares the daylights out of me,
Fuck
dude.
a strip club, dude.
I realize that I'm just a piece of meat.
We eventually said we were gay there.
Eventually, that's how I walked in, dude. It was just uncomfortable. I don't like feeling like a piece of meat. It was just, ugh.
No, they used us. They disrespected us. I didn't want to.
Well,
be
they were
sad on
kinda
my-
nice.
I don't know. The one chick was rude. She was a little hustler, and she was just like, "Come on, whatever. You ain't gonna pay nothing, so take care of him." And I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah. She's like, right away, they're like, what's your budget? I was like,
well, my budget. What are we buying a house? Like, what the fuck is it?
ew.
What's your best?
Welcome to an auction.
That's the craziest shit I've ever heard. What's your budget?
What's your budget? I was like,
It's like, well, I'm looking
ew.
for a four bedroom home.
Yeah, I need 4 doors. It's got to be able to go
What
for.
does that even mean?
It's got to be 2-stroke.
Never again am I going to a strip club, dude. None of my homies like, don't. You better stay with P forever, Chris. If you're watching, keep this fucking relationship, brother. We're never doing it again.
No,
We're never doing it again.
You know, but it was cool to say that we did the world's largest gentleman's club.
I
Like
guess.
that was kind of cool. I could have said I parked in the parking lot.
I guess, dude. We
Yeah.
got in there, and
Saw
there
the
was like
world's largest.
a group of chicks who were just looking all like crazy, like fucking face done up with things that shouldn't be. I don't know. I didn't like it,
I
dude.
didn't like it.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
There was almost no natural beauty. Let's put
None.
it that way.
The little bit that was, they were mean.
It was mean. It was like little ferocious.
Disrespectful little. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't. Fuck
Didn't
that.
like it.
Never
Didn't like,
again.
what's your budget? What's
What's your fucking
I
budget?
realized that the game to play was to see how long you could keep one. Just I'm talking to them like they're pieces of meat too. Like how
Number
long
one
how
or
long
number two?
how long you could keep them talking without paying. I realized because the whole time they're trying to hustle you, whole time, and I'm just like, they're like, you want to go for a walk? I was like, nah, you know what? I really like what
She
they did with.
walked me to the ATM.
Yeah, she did.
Out of the bathroom. She waited us. I thought my boy was about to go get a private dance. I'm like, what the fuck, Pete?
I was like, the lighting is pretty crazy in here, eh? She's like, yeah, you want me to show you around? I was like, nah, actually, I can see it really good. Like, it kind of wraps around the whole venue. That's kind of cool. I was like, how long you been working here? Both chicks. This is my first night. I was like, you guys work on this, don't you?
Yeah. I'm a virgin. I've never done this before. Man, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't, I didn't, yeah. I didn't like it.
I didn't and for where I'm from,
Cornbread and chicken.
it's cornbread chicken, dude. Where I'm from, it's disrespectful to throw ones, because, like, we don't have $1 bills. Those are loonies, dude. So if you throw, like, you're hurting someone, right? And so it's like, sometimes, like, there's a game I remember when I was young, you'd, like, stick it to her hip, like a stick-on hockey stick prize, you know? It's look it and stick it. And so when they tell me, they're like, yeah, you got to pull out a bunch of ones. I was like, what, are you disrespectful or what? I was like, you throw ones at these?
We didn't have any ones.
No, I know. We ended up not doing ones
We got
because
20s, and they fucking took all of them.
they took all my money.
I asked for an
I
area
spent
to
it all on
exchange
Chris.
money, and they were like, yeah, we were 20s.
What
What
coins
the
is
fuck
mean?
are-
That's what I meant. So I was like, that's what I mean. So I was like, you guys paying ones? That's the most disrespectful thing I ever heard. And then I end up hearing that you're supposed to pull out like thousands, and like that's what people do is they pull out
Dudes do that
thousands
shit?
in ones.
You guys do this shit, bros?
I'm like, how thick is 1,000 ones?
Fucking-
I remember having just a few 20s in my wallet and feel like I was balling, right?
Yeah, dude. Man. This is what you boys do?
They like when you throw loonies. Yeah, no, you get bruises. They get upset.
Yeah, do it like the flick it.
You guys brought 20s? Ballers, right?
Dude, no. We each had, what, $300?
I had $300.
Yeah, and we left with nothing.
Uh-oh.
I fuck leaving.
Cold feet? Uh-oh.
What'd he say?
No, it's a voice message.
Uh-oh. It's a voice message?
Yeah.
Boys, I'm in Nebraska.
I'm in Nebraska.
I'm fucking out of here.
P, I'll meet you.
But I can't do it now.
I can't do it right now. I'll meet you in Canada. I'm
staying there until the August trip. Oh, man.
That's oh, God. I'm not listening to it just in case he actually gives away his location in America.
Yeah. I'm going to roll this and I'll go in and I'll see what it is and I'll translate to you.
Oh, that's so funny.
Fuck $15 drinks. We bought bottle service because Swank convinced us that was a better deal.
Dude.
And they brought us Tito's.
A $300 bottle of Tito's, dude. This chick comes out just, I got your Tito's.
And they had sparklers and shit like we're some idiots. With Tito's. It was so bad.
I was like, this is a where I come from, this is $49, dude. This is a $40 bottle of vodka.
It was so bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me.
That's where the cucks go, man. It's like, you
Yeah.
want to just lose your money and have top bottom shelf or mid shelf.
Yeah. And then as I'm walking to the ATM, there's some old dude just face deep into two titties. I was like, oh, wonder how many ones that cost.
Darius,
keep it. Oh, man. Yeah, crazy, man. Crazy. Scares me, dude.
Yeah. Never again. Never again. When we left, like, Chris was the time of his life. He was happy, cloud nine. And I was like, never again. We're never doing that again. I love you, brother. But no. Me, you, and Swank came in with $300. Plus, meta no meta, we put the bottle service on FTS.
Oh, yeah, that was another $600.
That was $600
So
out
that's
from the
$600
stash. And then
bucks.
Chris was like, so we also have this expense.
It was like, yeah, I wasn't putting it on my card. Yeah, babe, that $600 charge on my credit card to the Gentleman's Club, yeah, both that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, too good.
It wasn't good. No handle either. It was like a half gallon. No, it was like a fifth.
No.
It was a fifth.
Yeah, literally it was a $60 bottle of vodka.
$60 Canadian.
Canadian, that's, yeah.
$40
Just
American.
unreal.
I'll go see what Chris said.
Well medicated. Good to see you. Show me Hydro. What's up, man? Chris, good to see you. Larson. No, Chris and Amby.
No, not
No, it's Chris and Amby, dude. Lawson's here. Lawson, good to see you. Minnesota Magic. Sorry for the dogs next door, dudes.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah, Deontay is being just a nuisance over there. Just crazy. Is it really loud? Can you guys really hear it? Probably not if I'm like holding this to my face like this. What do you think? What's up, brothers? Good to see you guys. Canaflex, what's up? Love y'all. Happy Saturday. Appreciate you too, man. Appreciate you. Hey, have I ever told you I love you? If not, remember me later, okay? All right, Lucky. I appreciate you. It's not that bad. Yeah, dogs haven't. Yeah, they're quiet enough. Yeah, dogs are adorable, though. I'd love to show you, but I'd have to unhook the camera, and it's plugged in and stuff. But they're adorable. One's missing an eye. It's like his name's Lucky, too, I guess. Yo, Pigeons, when's your next seed to harvest, man? Yours are my favorite. Yo, Ryan, I really appreciate that, dude. I'm gonna be doing one with the FTS Genetics collab that I'm doing or FTS Swank collab I'm doing right now. I'm documenting the whole process, doing my thing, and yeah, I'm gonna have another one dropping. I'm in no rush to do it, man. The other channel's doing fantastic. I'm having a lot of fun over there. Just doing all weed. Every video's getting age restricted, so it's a little tough. But yeah, man, I'm having fun doing it. You know, I might be able to share a link here actually if you guys are interested, because I still do grow show or like grow. What? I don't know. I don't have. No, it's not, dude. Is it really, dude? Oh my! It's only 9. What time did we get up, dude? Wow. Dude, I was looking at the clock.
Dude, what the fuck?
Wow, it's 9:30 in the morning.
What the fuck time do we get up? Dude.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Is it really? I thought it was 11.
Yeah, I thought it was. My clock says 11:30. That'll 100% be my
Holy shit.
local time. Wow, we got a lot of time then. Wow, that just changed the whole day like that.
It's 11 o'clock. What the fuck is going on, dude?
Whoops.
Or, I mean, it's 10 o'clock? It's 9 o'clock? I'm that high. All right, I got really high.
It's 12:34 EST. Yeah, but we're PST.
What the fuck?
And our phones are right. It's 9:30. Wow. That's incredible. We went through a time machine. Welcome to the other side.
That's why that guy's coffee wasn't even ready.
It was 6:30 in the morning.
He was just prepping his store.
Was just start. He said that. I was like, what time? I was like, what time was the coffee done? He's like, he said 6:30. Wow. It wasn't even 6:30.
No.
It wasn't even 6:30.
Because he was walking over like, why are you fucking with me?
Yeah, it wasn't even 6:30 in the morning because the guy, I was like, when's the coffee done? He said 6:30. How long have we been live?
Yeah.
What happened to the time, man?
What's going on? Where are we, dude?
Wow, this is how Dude, Where's My Car starts. I don't even see how long I've been live.
Crazy, dude. How did this even happen?
Dude, I can't even see how long I've been live.
How did we get here? Like, what the? Yeah, the time we discovered time zone. Yeah.
Wow, dude, that's embarrassing.
That's
I can't
cool,
believe we
man.
woke you fuckers up this early, dude. Sorry about that, guys. No wonder no one showed up right away. They're like wiping the shit out of their eyes. Like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude.
So
yeah,
we're
sorry
smoking on
about
some
that.
Skittles now again. Or Z.
Have a beer, fellas. Dude, it's 9:30 in the morning. I was about to have a beer.
I thought it was noon.
Now I just lost 3 hours. I can't have beer yet.
Dude. The worst part was crazy is I'm thinking like, all right, let's not bother Swank, and then I'm like, let's not even do it because we don't have enough time to see him, and that was the freaking whole fucking day. left. All right.
Oh, dude,
right, man.
that is wild. So that's what time travel feels like.
It's crazy. People in Australia are like, yeah, mate, welcome, welcome to fucking the future.
This is normal for your Sunday show,
It's
Pete,
crazy,
right?
dude.
Right? Wow.
We
That was
need to be
really
on
cool.
Pacific time. I like Pacific.
I got a lot done.
It's really.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy.
Now it makes sense why Chris just sent me the message, and I was
He
like, brother,
just
your
got
wedding's
up.
getting ready. I just replied to him. It's about taxes. Our accountant hit us up. And fucking, I was like, I replied, I was like, that's cool, brother. Hell yeah, good news. But folks said the wedding, like, it's like, what's in minutes?
You got a couple hours to go.
He's just waking up.
Oh, jeez, that's crazy,
what an
dude.
idiot.
Now we know how the plants feel when we switch the light cycle,
Yeah,
eh?
they're like, what the fuck,
What the
dude?
fuck is this? 12 and 12 now?
Damn.
Wow.
No, dude, we went to bed at, like, last night was early.
9, 10, 9:30, 10?
10?
10 o'clock.
Yeah, it was pretty early last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Normally we're in bed by like 4, and we still get up at the same time.
Yeah. A little more jet lag.
Yeah. Yeah, I got up at 4 for my flight. And you drove fucking a million miles, so.
I drove 3 days.
Yeah, so your body gets tired, you know?
A little bit tired. Yeah, a little bit tired. Don't get me wrong. The nights, the hotels were nice. We stayed in Billings, Montana the first night, and that was really nice there. And then we stayed in Salt Lake City the next night. It was really nice there.
Yeah.
So we stayed at like the hotels we know the names of. We learned that lesson.
Okay.
When Mrs. P and I traveled down to Missouri, like when we first met, we drove 18 hours down to Missouri, and we stayed at this fucking hotel. It was like a motel.
Yeah.
And we literally
Big difference.
walked in. We were like disgusted at how nasty it was. We didn't even take our clothes off. We laid down in the bed, and we were like,
Just slid
nope.
the zipper down and do it.
We were like, nope.
It's like-
We got up and we hit the road. We didn't even sleep.
That's gross. Now I can't read anything you guys are saying, but it's okay. I look better. So, you know, that's really what matters.
It's 6:30 p.m. in South America or South Africa.
Time zones are a trip, man. Why not just have it be like, hey, here it's night for me.
Yep.
Like it's 12 o'clock, but it's fucking dark here. You know what I'm saying? Why are we like, let's adjust it so it feels right here.
Lunchtime.
3 feels
Pitch
better.
black.
Yeah. You know, maybe I'm dumb. I can kind of read.
It's the lenses on our glasses.
Yeah, I almost said these are the same glasses that we got when we first met, but I lost mine.
Are you getting a phone call?
That's a phone ring? That's my alarm.
It's Swing.
Ah, same thing. All right, I'll
I'll
take
just
over.
tell him I'm live.
Yeah, tell him to pull up.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, guys? You can hear me? Does the mic sound good now?
Hello?
Hello?
Hola. We're just chilling live.
We didn't realize what fucking time zones were.
We're just chilling live. We're just smoking. What do you do?
So, chat, we got hours to burn, literally. So, chat, you guys are keeping up smoking. This is blunt number 3.
Sweet, that's dope, brother. Yeah, we're here, man. Pull up.
Fuck yeah, tell her to pull up, smoke.
Okay. Okay, sweet. We'll see you then.
My guy.
Peace. Sweet. Yeah, 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
40 minutes, yeah.
That's a long Vegas trip, but he'll make it. 30 minutes is the average.
30 minutes is the average. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Show us Swank. He's a dude, man. He's an awesome guy. He's a real friend.
Third to burp. Tell Chris. For to say. Oh, we will. We will. Tell him everybody says hi. Everybody wish Chris a happy wedding day, man. This is a massive moment. We saw the inception. Well, that sounds weird. But we've been there since day one, essentially. Mm-hmm. He wasn't really dating, and he's kind of casually dating. He had a roommate.
Yeah, he had a roommate.
He was smoking in bathrooms with his tall roommate.
He was boxing out his bathroom.
Hotboxing him, and then all of a sudden he's serious with this chick, and then all of a sudden she's moving in, and all of a sudden he's like, "I'm having a
And
baby."
he never asked permission from me.
He didn't introduce her first.
She never.
So we can get it. She didn't ask us.
She didn't ask I permission. I got
Before
no
she
permission.
proposed, she didn't ask, but
She did not propose. I can never let that go off full sentence.
but it's amazing to see, like, to be a part of the journey and shit. Just like I was saying to Young P, I'm like, dude, like, since you were tiny, man, or like since my kid's age, to be able to know and to see that progression is just crazy, dude. And it's cool to be on the journey with other people doing shit like that, man, and seeing the growth. And
He's in grade 3, dude.
It's
Now he's going
crazy.
in grade 9 next year.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
I know. I've seen him all the way from like short hair to perm to now he's got the '90s kind of cool kid hair.
Yeah, he has the exact hair I used to have.
It looks, yep. He's a mini you.
Exact hair you see.
He's a mini you with his mom's eyes.
Is that what it is?
It looks just like you, dude. Tripped me out this morning. I'm walking to the bathroom, and there's just it's a what's the Ring, and there's just this smiling face in the mirror, and it's little P. He's just in the bathroom with the lights off. He's like, I thought it was my dad. I was like, we both could have had heart attacks. Either of us. It would have been him or me.
Oh, it was funny. Yeah, he got you.
It took me like 15 minutes to come down from it. I came back out and was like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's cool to be a part of the journey, man. The extended families, you know.
Yeah.
And then to see little baby grow it from like
Oh, yeah, now she's
nothing
running
to
around.
now she's running around and interacting. And, like,
Yep. Yeah, she knows our voices,
yeah. Eating pizza.
too. Yeah.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah. So,
blessing.
yeah, Sour Man, appreciate you, man. It's awesome growing up with these dudes, man.
For
Like
real.
we become men together.
All of my like people I grew up with when I was younger went different directions, we'll say. So it's like, and I don't know what anybody's doing, you know. So it's cool to have the new homies to make into a new family of my boys.
Yep.
Chris even told us one time we're like brothers.
Yeah, I got to decide that.
Yep. We should have recorded, but Chris, can you repeat that actually real
Can you say that
quick?
again?
You said what? Great, perfect. I'm gonna upload this. Right
Bob
now.
Sled, what's up? Just on time, brother.
Yeah.
Disney Plus is crashing. Rip. Good thing we got FTA Plus.
Yeah,
FT Plus.
dude. Yeah, dude. Who's watching the fights tonight? I am at the wedding. I'm gonna see if they have a projector screen or something.
Oh,
like that.
speaking of a huge shout out to ACI for sponsoring Chris's wedding.
Oh yeah, man. They're all the cooling is AC Affinity to be able to keep the odors down. No.
Nah, they ain't. No,
Big shout out to them though. Discount code Pigeons 420.
I appreciate you,
Save
brother.
yourself some yen. It'll definitely help.
Hell
They got
yeah.
that new Dosatron type thing, the doser.
Is that
pretty
what
cool.
showed up? I got a box
Yeah.
right before I left,
Yeah.
and I didn't have time.
No, it might be the
To
other
take it.
thing that's a cool thing for the.
I had two things in it.
Yeah. Yep. That thing.
Yep.
Plug thing. We'll say.
Okay.
Plug life. Pretty cool. I like that a lot.
Okay. I didn't even look at it. I
That's a
don't know what
good
it is.
one. There's a couple new additions. Man, they almost need to give a mail-in rebate. Send in your controller 6.9 and replace it with the AI.
Yeah.
Straight
That'd be
up.
cool. Yeah, that'd be
Straight.
cool.
Because, dude, like that, it's so much more versatile for what we're doing in terms of potentially using for a drying box or automating your grow 100%, using the new technology.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yep.
Bombard them on our show on Thursday, guys. Say, can we do a trade-in program? And I'll be like, damn, that's a great idea. You guys came up with that in the
just
chat.
thought of
That's
that?
fucking crazy.
That's a great idea. What a
That'd be pretty
great
cool.
idea. Yeah, that would be really cool. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I just think that like with the new probe, the soil probe, with these other things that I can't say what they are that are coming out.
Yeah, I don't even know.
He didn't even know he didn't open them yet.
I haven't
They're
opened
really
them.
cool.
Yeah,
They're
haven't
really
opened
cool.
them. But the soil probe, the moisture meter, the CO2, I love having all that. The CO2 in there as well, so I can see my CO2 levels. Not that I can really do anything about it, or that I would, but I could. Like it's garbage day.
Trash day. The phone companies do it, exactly. Take the old technology, refurbish it into something else, or sell it at a discounted rate, and have, because all of your new equipment can't be utilized properly unless you have the controller. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it'll help them financially to get you into the ecosystem of the new controller. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. Tell them I said it. I don't give a fuck. I think it'd be a great plan for the business and for the people.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
What of a kind thing for a company? They already did it with their fans.
Yeah, right. Yep.
You
Yeah,
know?
why not? And you know what? I'm pretty sure they could utilize a lot of that old equipment in their new equipment if they were to like deconstruct those old controllers.
100%. Or selling again, like they have garage sale type thing on Facebook, like set it so it's a discounted kit where it's like, hey, you can get this at a discounted rate, but it's available.
Yep.
Because they've got new branded tents and everything. So liquidate all the old stuff.
D-Man, what's up, man?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Ropotnik. Much rather keep the normal 6 Pro Plus. I feel like I like feeling like a real grower. Yeah, you know what though? I gotta be straight with it. I don't want to shill out, but it's just made my job a lot easier. And focusing on things like training, feeding, dialing those two things in without worrying about everything else.
Yep.
I don't want to go.
That
into
was
a
the
speech
argument.
about it.
That's the argument for auto watering too, like I've been saying. The amount of more energy you could put on the plant itself, especially as we're hunting phenotypes for the breeding project.
I need to be focused on clone health. I need to be focused on moms. I need to be focused on
Identifying
the new
what
buds.
you like about the plants.
Everything. I got to be able to document everything, and it's just like I don't want to scramble to just dial in the most basic of information. So I just don't want to sit here and.
I will
shill
say
about it.
I would rather call it the fucking machine learning controller or controller 70 than AI. 'Cause
Sure.
It's not AI.
Sure. Yeah, I don't really understand that.
Yeah.
I have a Vivo Sun controller. Keep the temp.
That works really good too.
Works great.
Vivo Sun's Grow Pilot on there. The controller works really well. It integrates pretty nice with other things. You don't have to have a it'll work with other technology.
Yeah, and it works across all their other things.
Yeah, it works really well.
One thing, I did that review video of those controllers, and the biggest, I see it now that I read all the comments. I'm good. I didn't have the, I should have had all the equipment to go with those controllers.
So you could see how they play together.
So I could see how, because I didn't know, other than what they said on their website, which controllers could fully plug in. Like the Spider Farmer one, for example, it says it can do X, Y, and Z, but if you plug in the other hub, it now will do everything else as well. You can now plug in the moistures, the clip-ons, all this other stuff, but it doesn't tell you
other
that.
brands though too. Because I believe Vivo Suns works with other brands too.
Yeah, I believe all, like the Spider Farmer, the Vivo Sun.
None of these
the
companies
Mars
are gonna like that
Hydro.
we're talking about this, but it is what it is for the people.
All three of these ones will work together. AC Infinity is the only one where it doesn't fit.
They've got adapters.
That's where I'm saying, like, they can fit the other equipment. They just don't have the plugins, because these ones all work off the exact same plugins.
That's the thing. If you're in the ecosystem of something else, it's like Apple. You know, you get Apple stock, like hardware.
Yeah,
you're gonna buy
you get
into
into
that.
the environment.
Samsung, yeah, it's the
The
thing, you know?
ecosystem.
Yep.
That's it. Like I'm Apple, just because that's, I jumped on the iPhone hype back in 2003, and I've been with them ever since. Or it wasn't 2003, but whenever the first iPhone came to Canada, because I was all over the hype. Because it was the 3G actually was the iPhone that first came to Canada. I don't know when it was. It might have been like 08 or something. I can't remember, but I just jumped on it and I just never got off. So
It works.
is what it is. Works for me.
works.
Android for you? Yep. I got Android in the family.
I did it till we went to Vegas the first time, but I did my vlog.
And you saw my camera.
And then I saw P's camera, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That looks as good as my Canon.
Yeah.
You're like, yep.
Yep.
Like, just casual. Like, that's how it is.
That's it.
And then as soon as I got an iPhone, then Samsung's like, we're going to step up our camera game.
Yeah.
I'm like, you son of a bitch.
But then you had
Now
the
I
new
like-
phone, which had the portrait mode.
Yeah.
I didn't have that.
And
I
that
was
shit
like,
looked nice. With the little depth of field background and
little
shit.
AI
Yeah.
bokeh.
I remember doing the video, and you're like, that looks good. I'm like, I know.
motherfucker, yeah. I was like,
We were in
damn.
Long Beach.
Yeah.
And I was like, check it out.
Yeah.
I look good. You're like,
We were
yeah,
in Long
fuck.
Beach. Listen to that sentence.
Yeah. No, dude, we've traveled all. I've never, dude. The only time with my kid's mom that was the only time I was on an airplane was before I met you guys. I went to Clearwater, Florida. But my whole life as a kid, I went to Chicago and I drove to a function in New Jersey for a funeral. That's it. Ever, my whole life. And now, fuck, dude.
I know. It was 60 days.
Yeah.
That's what we're traveling every 60 days.
Crazy, man. We're very blessed to be able to do what we do. And this was the first non-business trip we've done.
First vacay.
Yeah.
The first vacation. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a trip.
Here we are streaming. Of course, you're
Right
vacationing
off.
with us.
CLTV just did business collaboration with Pigeons 420. This is right off now, brother.
Yeah. It's a blessing, dude. I love it.
It's
I've
really
never
cool.
taken a vacation before. This is my first vacation.
I've taken my kids to places and stuff, but it's hard, by yourself as a dad and two wild young kids. I'm not chilling much. Like as soon as they fell asleep, I'm sitting on the deck just back to back to back blunts.
Yeah.
And that's it, like shotgunning a beer and then going to sleep and waking up. I'm like, all right, back to it.
Yep.
Not much of a chill sesh, but here I'm big chilling. I'm wearing fucking sweatpants, relaxing.
Yeah, I'm in just and ones.
And one,
Just basketball shorts.
and one, and sweats.
Because we're gonna be suited up soon, so it's like just feel loose, get comfy, and have fun.
There's a fly,
I haven't seen a fly in forever.
Yeah, I didn't know they existed out here. Kid about the herms. It's fire.
Right. And again, is Mrs. B and Lil P having fun? They sure are. Yep, they sure are. Yeah,
I'm in a herm boat. Blueberry muffin's a good one, but you potentially could find some herms. I have seen.
we on the way down, we stopped in. I think it was in Montana. There
French
was a grizzly bear encounter, and
Bear Grylls.
we got to like literally stand 15, 20 feet away from a 1,200-pound, 6-year-old baby grizzly. And by baby, there's like, it's only by the age. It was absolutely incredible. They had just given him a fresh, I think it was a cowhide that morning. It was donated by a local rancher, I believe. And,
A Jolly Rancher.
oh man, it was so cool. He's just whipping around. He's the most adorable thing. But yeah, we got to do that. That was awesome. And yeah, the sights have been incredible. And yeah, we have a good time. Having a good time. And then we're gonna go stun it up tonight.
Yep, we got bagel sandwiches, you and I.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yes, yes.
Forgot about those. Yeah.
It's so early now,
I was
dude.
just gonna say, well, we have all
I'm
damn
tripped
day.
out now, dude. Like, yeah, we got the whole day.
I can't believe my computer didn't like automatically
Yeah,
switch the time.
Oh, dude. That's what I was running off of. That's the first time I looked at the clock today.
I know.
Was that?
And I saw 11:30.
And I was like, oh, all right, we
okay.
got 2 hours. And I'm like, I
Okay.
grabbed my phone off the charger and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm back.
What time is it? I was like, I don't know.
I'm thinking I'm on old time. Like, wait, why would I be back further then? Yeah, that tripped me out, dude.
Man, that was a trip. Yeah. So if you're just getting here, we time warped.
We started at 10
We started at 10,
and now it's fucking 10 again. It's 9:52.
and it's 10 again, and we've been live for 2 hours or something. How long have we? I honestly have no idea how long we've been live. I don't know where to check on here,
Dude, you get
and
that
it won't
baked,
show
man.
me on OBS right now.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I got pretty baked this morning. That's good.
Hour and a half. Hour and a half.
Oh, we're in
please.
Vegas. We're in Las Vegas. Our home away from home. This is where FTS official headquarters really is. This is where we're located out of.
This is it. Yep. Officially. Yeah.
Officially, I mean, yeah, fucking the government says that. So,
I had a great experience in Missouri.
Meeser?
Yeah, unit. It was no, seriously. Sorry, you had a poor experience. No, I had a beautiful experience in Missouri. I went to Lake of the Ozarks with Mrs. P back when we first met, and it was incredible. Yeah, I met some great people down there. The water was beautiful. I actually swam in the Lake of the Ozarks, which is crazy
Oh,
because they have
shit.
fucking sawfish.
What? They could have sawed you up, brother.
I could have been sawed
You
up.
could have sawed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Motherfucker would have saw you.
I didn't know they were in there before I jumped in. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Didn't do it again.
Yeah, dude. It's traveling all over the globe is cool, but America itself is super beautiful. There's so much there because there's so many areas that people don't talk about of like sightseeing, and when you're traveling, you get to see that. You're like, holy shit, what is this random little town or this little, like they were talking about that brand new little town that you guys went through.
Washington, Utah.
It's wild.
Everything was like within 2 years old.
They didn't
The
even
whole
have
town was
branding on
brand
stuff.
new. No.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that, you wouldn't see that anyway unless you're
No.
traveling through. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
It's weird.
Yeah, no, we're not at Chris's house. No,
No,
we're at an
Kristen
Airbnb.
invite us.
Well, he's getting married. Yeah. But yeah, I do some hunting, and I'm gonna have Rob come out and do some hunting with
Yeah,
me.
we're gonna go kill something together, legally.
Yep. Yeah, I do hunt whitetail.
We're going up there
fowl.
again soon. We've got another Canadian trip, and we're tackling the Rocky Waters.
Yes, we are.
We plan to head this time. I want to take the same trip. Now we're getting hit with something. DDoS.
DDoS
Freaking DDoS, dude.
isn't receiving enough
Video's out.
information,
Nothing changed at all.
and I'm green.
Green as fuck, huh?
I lost 1.1% of my frames, which is
Mm.
pretty
Big
impressive.
trouble in Little Vegas.
Uh-oh.
Big trouble in Little Vegas. Uh-oh.
Oh, we are
Freeze frame.
Oh, we are chopping. Freeze
the
frame.
fuck?
Okay, well, what a good
Big
time to get
tripping.
out of here, guys.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not trying to. I can't try to fix this. This will be local
Well,
stuff. But
We love you guys. Much love for pulling up and hanging out with us this lovely Saturday morning. It's still Shabbat until it's dark, so Shabbat
Yup.
Shalom.
Yep. Damn, I'm sorry about that, guys. It literally just hit boom.
Out
right
of
on
nowhere,
the
you
screen.
saw our hands. We didn't touch anything.
We're gonna lose everybody. So hopefully the audio's okay. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hit that follow button or subscribe button, and hit that thumbs up for me. We appreciate you so much for pulling up. Love you,
Chris's fucking wedding brothers.
and
We're
we'll.
going. Cheers to that. I got
let's-
one sip left.
Oh, I do too.
One
Cheers.
sip.
They can't see it.
All right, let's high 'em.
Cheers, friends. Peace
Peace.
out.
That sucks.
It does suck.